today, you become a new family that will last your entire lifetime, and you have the opportunity to be a witness to the world of how Jesus loves and cares for those who follow Him.
I walk this road because I know it leads to you.
It only seems like just yesterday I would ride with you to St. Martha just to spend a couple extra minutes with you in the morning, or run the bases with you after your softball games at Mercy. I clearly remember dropping you off at UK your freshman year and crying the whole way home because I was so sad that I had to leave my sister girl. I've been a part of all of your milestones after the age of 10, of course, and I'm honored that you picked me to be your maid of honor for this huge milestone. You're my best friend, sis. When Casey asked me at the bachelorette party what was my favorite memory with you, I answered, every day with sis is my favorite memory, and that is the truth. I always have the best time when I'm with you.
Clint was the first newborn baby that I remember holding. I remember it like it was yesterday, waiting to see my new baby brother. Then finally, after what seemed like eternity to a 7-year-old, I got to meet my new baby brother. Now, I wasn't old or mature enough to understand the miracle of life. All I know was that it was love at first sight. And that love has not diminished to this day. Now, I have to be honest, in our adolescent years, I engaged in a lot of hazing/picking on Clint. Looking back now, I have no idea why I've done these things. But I would like to think it made him tough, if nothing else. Because it wasn't too long before he began to fight back. Being that I was 7 years older and significantly larger than Clint, Clint would never hesitate to grab an equalizer. You're looking at a man who has been struck in the face with every make and model of Ertl toy farm tractor and Tonka truck ever made.
Look at you, girl. How you doing? What you doing later?
So if you ever wonder where Clint gets that bullheaded stubbornness when he draws a line in the sand and will not back down, maybe I had something to do with that.
I like the attitude of a couple in our church that had been married 50 years. They had an anniversary party, and our pastor at that time was there. He walked up to the older gentleman and he said, 50 years is a long time. This old gentleman picked his wife's hand up in his, and he patted her hand and looked at his wife, looked back at our pastor and said, yeah, 50 years is a long time, but not nearly as long as it would have been without her. You may kiss your bride.
I feel like a kid again, like summer nights that never end.
Then Clint transitioned from high school to college and to his career. He became a man with ambition and work ethic while possessing traits such as pride, honesty, and integrity. I would be proud just to know Clint as an acquaintance. I would be proud to call Clint my best friend. There is no words to describe the pride I feel to call Clint my brother and my best friend. Now, having said this, there was a time when I didn't believe there would ever be a girl that would be good enough for Clint in my eyes. This was before I met Becky. I had a gut feeling pretty soon after meeting her that she was the one for Clint. Becky is a scholar, she is beautiful, and she's accomplished. Yet she is the most humble and grounded person you will ever meet. I'm very proud to have her as a sister and an aunt to my children.
It feels like it's Christmas Day, like dancing in the pouring rain.
Oh, brethren. I remember clear as day when we first met. It was my junior year at Mercy, and you all came to Party City to help me pick out junior prom decorations. I was a little on edge because meeting new people, I'm super awkward. So I wasn't sure how to feel about you that first 30 minutes. I walked out to my car and saw a parking ticket on my windshield. I immediately started freaking out on the inside, but I had to remain cool because I had to make a good impression. I saw a note in the note section on the ticket that read, "Sweet ride, flunch." That's when I knew we'd get along just fine. I'm so glad to have you as a new brother, and I couldn't have picked a better husband for Sis.
So in the end, a policeman and a nurse fall in love, get married, and settle down with a dog and a cat in a home filled with love. If this is not the ingredients for the American dream, then I don't know what is. Love doesn't make the world go around. Love is what makes the ride worthwhile.